Okay, we are back. So, we got a couple more missions now. Calling forth the wind. Was this another recruiting mission? Himiko's good at divination half the time. Alright, so now that her divination thing, whatever, has brought upon a storm, so now all the Mongolian invasions have stopped. kind of familiar now, isn't it? Where have we heard that before? Anyways, let's go ahead and explore the volcano for a little bit more money. Money is important. Greed. Greed. Go to the next page. Alright, let's talk to the Knights of the Round Table, shall we? That's Galahad. She looks awesome. I like the armor. By the way, that's an ice sword on her side. I really like is this Galahad? Galahad, right? I always confuse the names. Galahad and Gawain, because they're always together. Galahad, I really like her character design. I kind of have a thing for blue hair, long blue hair, so naturally she fits right in. The only thing that I kind of feel bad for in this game is the fact that every single one of the Knights of the Round Table, and including Queen Arthur herself, has like an epic hero name or hero skill that's got a super awesome name. Like Arthur's got Excalibur, excuse me. Arthur's got Excalibur. Gawain has something. It sounds awesome, and it's pretty fucking strong. Who is it? Percival has Sequence. It sounds ordinary, but I guess it sounds kind of cool. Who is it? Gawain has Bronlaven or Bronlaven. I don't know how to say that. And who is it? Yeah, everyone has some kind of cool name. Galahad is the only one whose hero skill doesn't sound cool at all. It's just Ice Sword. Ice Sword. Like, come on! You could have thought of one more cool name for Galahad. She's my favorite Knight of the Round Table, and you're gonna give her a skill that just says Ice Sword. Fuck the devs, man. They're so... whatever. Just me ranting on about my favorite Knight waifu. Anyways, so this is the event where you get Lancelot. I guess someone can explain why she shows up wearing a Britain's school uniform, but she does. Necktie and the stereotypical, student council armband thing. Fucking judgment looking motherfucker. And yeah, they give you Lancelot. As you can tell by her dialogue already, she obsesses. She obsesses the fuck out of food. Yeah, she's eating all the time, and Chihaya is kind of like, what the fuck? Yeah, she doesn't. Her personality aside. Because this game kind of fires shots at Britain's culture, or Britain's culinary culture, when you actually progress deep into Lancelot's events. Because at one point, someone asks her, what did you think of the food back at home in Britain? And she just kind of freezes, and she feels sick to her stomach, which is saying a lot because she has a bottomless one. So yeah, she's really glad she doesn't have to stay at home in Britain. Simply because her home country's food sucks. Again, shots at Britain's culinary culture. Not trying to piss him off, but that's what the game does. Anyways. Allies' relationship with Britannia is ally. Thank God, because if it was hostile, they would crush you easily. So great is Lancelot's quest to eat everything that her battle lines, literally one of them, she just screams, "Onigiri!" Like, what? Why? Let's see. You're done healing, so let's go ahead and do that. we'll give the pearl to you because you might get hit a lot. Compulsive saving. Restock all. Very handy button. Sometimes though you don't want to look at that because I think the most amount of money that I poured into restocking all my troops was around 200,000. At one point. It was painful. Trust me. Anyways. Let's go kick some ass. So Lancelot is the only knight from the round table who doesn't start with a hero skill because she joins you so early and you have to kind of get it through character progression. Even then, her hero skill is not that good because it's a purely defensive one. It's awesome, sure, if you get to that point where you can use it, but everyone else, every other knight has like some kind of awesome offensive ability, offensive hero skill, which I ended up using a lot more often than Lancelot's hero skill in my other playthroughs. So that kind of sucks, but I mean, as a starter, I mean, she's really good. The only problem is she just has kind of an average defense, but that's about it. And she comes with, you know, a lot of troops, so you can't really be mad about that. Anyways. Can't bring along Himiko with us. So we gotta clear out some more bandits. So let's do it. Okay. Let's do it. I probably brought along here Agagenai so she can target down these two Lancer units really quickly, but we'll make do without her. Who should we kill first? Communications unit, support unit, what's the attack speed? Ooh, he only has 2 defense, or she only has 2 defense, so we can kill her really quickly. Kaboom. Thanks, Oda. You're broken as fuck. Well, we can't really say we're broken, but you're strong. That's all we care about. Ino is critting like crazy, dude. What the hell? Lancelot. Lancelot will probably do more damage overall because she has 80 more troops. 250 to 45. Let's see how much Lancelot does. This guy has 7 defense though. Yeah. Changes really well. Okay. Crit 90. Whoop-de-doo. That's my crit, bitch. The gunshot effects in this game are spot on, I think. I can't get over how awesome that sprite looks, by the way. Or that animation. It's not a sprite, but whatever. Get the point. Alright. So now that we've cleared out the bandits, now it opens up all the avenues into China. So now with this, I believe they'll introduce you to all the routes that you can take. Enemy turn. Player turn. Should be a premium. Yeah, she goes on and on about food. All I gave her was some seasoning. National fairs? You mean like Taika Empire's newest cuisine? I'd love to try it. Lancelot in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, should we send her back? No, she'll be okay. We could probably use her. Probably. Alright, so now it explains to you that you can, war can be declared for beginners. Try starting from Taika, you know, or if you're kind of experienced, go with Mongolia. For a challenge, start with India. The game literally tells you, like, you know, oh, if you're new to the game, you should do this, do that, do this, do that. Which is kind of good because in Seigoku Rants, they don't tell you anything. So at least this game kind of points you, it kind of nudges you in the right direction. So now, like the game says, you can now declare war on Taika, Mongolia, and India. Why they call China the Taika Empire, I have no fucking idea, because they call every other fucking country by their normal names, just not China. Why? Well, that's kind of a silly question. It's kind of obvious why, but I still think it's kind of silly. Taika Empire. All right, so easy, medium, hard. I've always liked going into China first. Just kind of how I roll, actually. So, eh. I mean, I could start by invading Mongolia first, or even India, because I don't really care. By the way, Hong Kong is still under British control. They just let you through. We'll go with China. Fuck it. It'll be interesting. Okay, so this is the siege that they show you. Put on a plan. This is are my Chinese pronunciations on point right now? Forgive me if you guys are Chinese and you're watching this and you think my pronunciation is absolutely ass shit. But this is Lubu, this is Sun Tzu, and this is Qin Shi Huangdi. I know there are much better ways to say them, but I try. Anyways, they're the three main Chinese heroes that are put into this game. There are obviously a lot of other heroes that they could have put in, but because if they try putting all the Chinese heroes in, that means the campaign against China would never fucking end. So thus they had to kind of limit themselves and put in only 3, and these were the 3 that they put in. So yeah. That's them, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, Taika Empire started moving. Relationship with them has turned hostile, so now we can invade them. That's Qin Shi Huangdi. Her little quirk in the game is the fact that she's constantly throwing up blood. She never dies for some reason though. The reason being, as later character events will reveal after you get her, is that someone has sold her oh, that's Tsutsu, by the way. Someone sold her mercury as a medicine because Qin Shi Huangdi has a bodily ailment where she was born weak and stuff like that. You know, the whole stereotypical anime thing of being born with a weak body. So someone sold her a mercury as a sort of cure for her weak body. So without knowing that it's mercury and it's killing her, she's drinking mercury every single day. Why she hasn't died yet, don't ask me. By the way, that's Tsutsu. Guess who that is? Lampshading the fuck out of Sun Tzu. Perhaps you broke another castle wall by accident. Lubu in this game is portrayed to be a super strong lancer who freaks out kind of easily. She's really strong though. I like Lubu's design. I think. Yeah, she looks pretty good. She has a whole dragon motif going on, which is why they call her Ryo-chan? I don't know. Anyways. These three have some really hilarious interactions, and the fact that Qinshi Huangdi, because she's weak, and because Rubu and Sunsu kind of fawn over her, as she says here, yeah, they will always freak out whenever Qinshi Huangdi starts vomiting blood. Rubu also refers to herself as this Rubu, which is kind of funny. Yeah, and she has a weird habit of blowing up walls. In other words, she's a meathead. I should just said that in the beginning. Yeah. Yeah, Sunsu trolls the fuck out of Rubu sometimes. Sunsu with their art of war, yes, she'll spout her own lines occasionally. Hence, meathead. Let's fast forward. Yeah. That's her, klaxon. Doctor! Where's the doctor? No doctor shows up. And the sprite even shows her vomiting blood. Hence, your introduction to China. Rather funny. Now we can march on Shanghai. Which we will do right after this.